judges they have enough evidence to take him to trial.
And before we go, reminder of our headlines. The Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Dr. Aissatou Saidi, has held discussions with members of the Islamic Core Organization led by their country director, Nasir Tekazi. The Taiwanese top diplomat to the Gambia has presented a check amounting to $700,000 to the Secretary to Cabinet. The rebel leadership in Bangui has announced the suspension of the Constitution of the Central African Republic days after driving President Francois Bozize out of power. And renegade Congolese warlord Bosco Ntaganda has made his maiden appearance at The Hague. That's all in this edition of the news. Thank you very much for your time. Inshallah, we'll be back at 2200 hours with more news. Meanwhile, enjoy our programs.
A marvel in the West Coast, Bruford reserves tales of mysterious phantoms in enticing sights amid the finest of first-class accommodations and seascape resorts. From the past to the present, soul and sundry attractions, visitors will discover a singular diversion, etching the markings of a day out in your memory without a break. This is the expedition with me, Ibrahim Ajata, exploring the characterful outlook of this smiling coast. Now, this week, I am in Bruford, enjoying its varied amusements. I'll be seeking to find out the account behind this town and what makes a day out here so fascinating. But first, let's take a quick look at the week's events. It's been an overly hectic week for tourism officials between the launch of the newly transformed Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute and the inauguration of a new flight ready to open this smiling coast to the world.
For me, this is a very important occasion because I think it's a step forward.
A catalyst to colossal heights. The new look of the Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute symbolizes the first scheme engineering tourism development under a considered strategy putting education at the wheel of a vital sector. This institute now offers more than 100 specialties in hotel, travel and hospitality studies.
I think that in our offer of new courses, we will offer over 150 positions in the industry, not just the traditional waiters and cooks and all of this that is very important, but also we will provide training in the areas of events, in the areas of farming, in the areas of sports, in the area of entertainment, because we want to provide the industry every single position that is there. We will have people capable of doing it and do it properly.
That's Jose Cardenas, the new Director General of an establishment promoting excellence towards the building of a viable tourism industry in the Gambia. For the man steering affairs at the GTHI, all that matters is a better future for the Institute, grooming skilled professionals he believes will lead the way in repositioning the status of Destination Gambia. A moment to take hold of bright prospects, UTG Vice Chancellor Professor Mamadou Ka, who also doubles as the chairman of the GTHI Board of Directors, perceives a shower of opportunities unfolding for young people in the country.
It is not enough just to have a university. The university must be complemented by diverse tertiary institutions that will provide the different skills nurturing the unique creativity and talent that is embedded amongst our youths.
Education Minister Fatou Lamin Faye probably coined the most fitting picture of transformations, taking tourism studies to the skies.
By saying that the long and arduous struggles, sleepless nights and hard work are finally rewarded. Today, the Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute is to be truly recognized as an institute of professional education and development in the tourism and hospitality circle. It will now become part and parcel of the big league of higher education institutions of tourism and hospitality in the world.
Maturing to completion, the outlook of the GTHI stems from endeavors which took real effect in 2009, spurring immense investment in buildings, equipment, and technical support, which drew emphasis from the highest platform in the sector. Contractors delivered in good time, unveiling enviable designs of several facilities such as a state-of-the-art hall and laundromat, kitchens, as well as an ultra-modern bar and restaurant with everything from thematic cafes to pastry shops.
What an immense privilege to be present at this great beginning. That is the inauguration of what has instantly become one of the Gambia's finest hotel institutes. Today, we again express our appreciation to the President of the Republic, His Excellency, Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya A.J. Jame.
A strategic Spanish cooperation gave unyielding energy to changes at the tourism establishment.
In close consultation with the Gambian authorities, it was decided that this sector would be education, specifically professional and labor training for the youth. We aimed at increasing opportunities of employment and improving the capacities of young people to enter into the labor market.
Today, the Gambia Tourism and Hospitality Institute is a giant edifice displaying the exceptional needs being fashioned to elevate the industry to world-class standards.
Today is indeed a historic moment in the annals of tourism development in our country. But it is also another momentous day in the history of educational development, this time bordering on the tourism and hospitality sector. As we all reckon, tourism constitutes one of the most important pillars of our national development agenda, contributing between 12 to 16% of our GDP and employing well over 100,000 Gambians, both directly and indirectly.
Securing optimum service standards is at the top of priorities underpinning the Institute's operations with specific curricular designs intended to inject excellence in tourism education.
Indeed, it is recognized beyond doubt that we cannot talk of having good hotels without putting emphasis on service delivery that is of high quality and is commensurate with acceptable international standards. If the Smiling Coast is to remain highly competitive as a tourism destination, then it is incumbent on us to ensure that the services we deliver at our hotels and other tourism-related establishments are of the highest standards.
The gains of the highest employer could be seen on upside with GTHI looking to groom a great mass of skilled professionals to tackle service delivery in a critical industry, caught in competition on a daily basis. The Institute is being lined up with the university, giving an automatic ticket to HND graduates to pursue undergraduate programs at the University of the Gambia.
I am also happy to note that the Institute will be aligned with the University of the Gambia in such a way that graduates of the institution with an HND will be able to gain entry into the UTG to do a bachelor's degree in tourism and hospitality.
A tour of the spanking new grounds and structures quickly followed after the